said many times that if you get to be 65 or 70 and later, and the people that you want to have love you actually do love you, you're a success. I've never seen anybody that reaches that age. I mean, I'm not talking about somebody that's extreme poverty or pain or something, but I've never seen anybody that if they have a lot of people that love them that is other than happy. And I've seen some very, very wealthy people that they give testimonial letters to and name schools after and everything. Nobody loves them. By far the best investment you can make is in yourself. That, for example, communication skills. I tell the students that come that they're going to.
Yes, man. What is going on? Gerald Peters, welcome back to the channel. Always remember, whatever you think about comes about. Whatever you focus on, that's the shit that grows in your life, man. Today, we're going to focus on some stocks. Warren Buffett was just saying that the best investment you can make is in yourself. And that's true. There's only 4 things you can invest in. One of them is yourself, like getting a haircut, brushing your teeth, going to the gym. And the other is a business or owning a business, and stocks, same thing. And then real estate. That's about it, man. Today, we're going to look at some swing trades. I'm going to bring on MFG member. Helps me research stuff. Jess, how are you doing?
Hey, GP, how's it going?
Hey,
good. Everyone, I'm Jessica.
Damn, hit them with the, do the 12 steps. Were they doing the 12 steps where it's like you have to stay? I don't remember how it goes. Anyway, I always hated that in school, or like you go to a camp or go something and they'd be like, stand up and tell the class about you.
Yeah, hate like, that shit.
Oh, dude, I would dread them. And I used to think, man, I need to say something cool, man. Now I could do it great. I'd just be like, yes, hey, man, but then I'm terrified. I should have been doing that early, like 9 elevator pitch. Hey, if anybody wants to get my eBook, like catch me after class. Oh, that's funny. Are you drinking coffee, man?
Yeah.
Damn.
I just put it in the microwave.
Did you stay up all night looking at charts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was up to like 1 or 2.
That's what we're supposed to do, man. We were going to run through some swing trades. I was green today, day trading. You were too, right?
Yeah.
You told me you went 8 for 10.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm trying to think of the. Let me get the one. Ash is here, and she just told me that Barron's has an article recommending Krispy Kreme.
Oh shit!
I know. I was telling her that I'm usually ahead of them by just a little bit, huh?
I added some today on the breakout, but like I added most of my shares last week or like the week before.
Right. And yeah, but it's just how Barron's, like, you know how like in the MFG money.
Yeah, it's delayed.
It's delayed. We'll be getting out of oil, and then a week later they'll have an article on maybe you should get out of oil, or we'll be getting into oil, and then a week later is an article saying you should be getting into oil. It's pretty funny. I always, every once in a while, when they run one that's against me, a lot of times they're right. You know, I'm just playing the charts a lot of times, and then I start reading, and then I'm like, okay, maybe they're onto something. A couple times I've tried to ignore their stuff, and I paid a price. So this is the nut. I mean, I don't know how people are saying it. D nut. I mean, we could go a lot of ways with that. A lot of traders make up names for stocks. Guys that work on Wall Street give them different names. And that's so when they call on the phone, they don't get confused. It's like Army acronyms. So this is Krispy Kreme. If you haven't watched the story on YouTube, you might. It was a publicly traded company. The stock soared. They did a lot. And then they overbuilt, basically went bankrupt. And now they're, a private equity firm took them over and now brought them back. So anyway, we first started buying back here when it was under around $11, $12 range, I guess, wasn't it? Around there?
Yeah.
And was picked up by McDonald's, which is super cool. And it ran to 17. I almost sold some because the RSI is extreme, but I'm buying this in my buy and hold. So I'm planning to build a position over the next year, 2 years, or at least as long as it's under $13. I think Morningstar says it's worth in the 14. Is that what they said? 15?
Yeah, it was either 14 or 15.
Yeah, it's right up in there. Yeah, so that's a ways up. I wouldn't want to pay any more than, I mean, we follow the money flow. So if I was trading this, we have a stage 2 breakout happening right now. We'll pull that up. If you don't know what that is, if you don't have my book.
So yeah, I added a couple shares today.
Did you
just
know?
to buy the breakout.
I did too. I'd gotten all those dividends from YieldMax, and I almost bought 100 shares because I got like 1,300 in dividends. It was yesterday? No, Friday, and I hadn't used them yet. I almost bought 100 shares here, but I just bought 50. It'll probably come down. That's what I was going to talk about. The anatomy of a swing trade. We did a webinar recently, and one of the things about a swing trade, a lot of times when it goes to break, here's a clear example over here on the left. We have an anchor point, stage 1. It starts to break out, and then you'll get this nice red candle. And, if you're buying and holding, it's worth taking a shot that it's probably going to hold. I mean, I assume it's going to keep going until it doesn't, and so you'd have a chance there to add. But once it's running, we don't want to own it. We want to own it, but we don't want to add shares. So you never add shares on an extreme RSI, obviously. And if anything, we're looking at trimming it, right, Jess?
Right.
And so here, as a trader, what was it? Thursday was your move, man. Thursday and Friday. And that's a clear stage 1. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, I added Friday.
If you guys see that QR code, if you point your phone at it, you can subscribe to our newsletter and Substack, or just go to thepetersreport.com. I won't keep it up. It's annoying. Yeah, so if you don't know what stages are, this is what we're talking about. And it's really zones. We call them stages. You could call it a zone, but accumulation is what it sounds like. People are accumulating. And we had in Discord, someone had asked, I think, Jess, you were talking about writing an article on it, but the difference between support and resistance and supply and demand. And it can be a little confusing. You just have to think on it that demand means people are buying it, and supply means there's too much supply. So demand goes along with a stage 1 accumulation typically, and supply tends to go along with the stage 3. And I was going to try to give you an example of one. This is one. This is Celsius.
Yeah.
Remember, we've had good swing trades in this. This would be a supply zone. You see how there's a bunch of days and a bunch of days?
Yeah.
You could call this a supply zone. But if you just had one bar and one bar, that's support and resistance. It's a fine line. It really is not that big a deal. It's mostly used in other types of trading. The Forex market uses it a lot. Where you see, where it's doing it a lot. Another one would be air. So on air here, it's a daily chart, by the way. If you look, these zones are almost the same, huh? And so you would say supply, meaning every time it gets up into this price is 72 range, there's an abundance of supply and it sells off. Same thing over here, and it sells off. Usually that's going to happen near fair value. People are kind of waiting to see is it going to jump and trade at a premium, or is it down here? This would be demand. Anytime the price came down into this area, it would hold and run up. So there's all this buying going on. Demand. If it had just been one here and one here, that would be support. Slight difference. And there's probably somebody who would disagree with me. Did you understand that difference, Jess?
Yeah, I wrote it down too.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of good articles out there on supply and demand. Some people might describe it slightly different. To me, it's just obvious congestion areas, which to me are always boxes. And often they fall under stage 1s and 3s. I mean, is she making popcorn or is that your dog?
The dog.
It's funny. I was watching this dude on YouTube the other day. He was doing a live, and I guess his dog was home. I don't know. And it just kept coming up, fucking with him. Trying to go outside. Let me pull this back up. You got one you want to look at?
I was thinking Intel for a BNB trade.
Okay, Intel, swing trade, but we could look at that.
For a BNB trade?
Right. So you see how this one candle here? And if right here there was one candle,
yeah,
I would call that support.
Support. Yeah.
But if there's a bunch, I'd call it demand. It's slight difference. This down here would be a demand zone. Look how big it is. And so I like this. And you ever note this is so common when you have these stage 4 legs like this? You see how it started to try to go?
Yeah.
And it didn't. That happens so much. It just needs time because it just didn't work. And then it goes down again, starts to go, and it doesn't. This is so common. And it just gives you time to add to it if you're on a daily chart. A BNB trade, huh? You think this thing could get to 39? What is the the true value on it or fair value?
I gotta look it up.
I think I have this. Hey, if you guys are in the MFG, you can get my chart pack, charts that I'm looking at that I write on. We get delete them. Just got to go over to stock charts to get it. If you guys don't know, well, we got a book coming out. We don't want to give away the secret. We have a book coming out called Chaos to Cash. It'll break down this strategy. There's like 4 or 5 strategies in the money flow, and this is one. These are easy trades, man. Did I have this on my homework? I don't think I did. Let me see.
Fair value of Intel, according to Morningstar, is $30.
Oh shit! $30, huh? So it's at fair value right now.
Yep, as of May 28th.
So that might make me think about this trader, or at very least, I mean, what are the chances that it goes 30% higher when it's already? It could. If they get their chip shit straight, and then they
it could.
And it could easily drift there just because it's a big sell-off. So we'll see. I'm not as excited.
There's also Johnson & Johnson and BMY.
Let's check. Yeah,
but I don't know if Johnson & Johnson is too close to the 200.
Let's see. You're talking about for a new one. It's pretty close. So you're going from 147 to 152. What is that? $5? Or a $15 stock or $150 stock.
Yeah.
So,
or there's BMY, I think.
It's I mean, it wouldn't be bad.
Oh shit! BMY broke out.
Yeah, that's right. Now in your buy and hold, I like this. So if you see, where's it at? You go to page 10 of the newsletter or just pull up the book. Again, we're back at the stages. So we watch this stage 4 decline. And that's what we see here. Boom. And then we just look for an anchor point. I'm always doing it with a triangle. And it ran up and touched it, man. You look at this, it's done it every time.
Yeah.
Falls under, hits it. Falls under, tags it. So that's the game we're playing there. This is our anchor point. We need at least 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. It needs to be above 5. And here's our target. Pretty simple. Even the mentally challenged or weed smokers, they could do this. Wealth Squad, you guys can do this.
Fair value, according to Morningstar, is 164.
Which is above the previous high. So now that kind of changes the game. We might get a target up in here, which means maybe we don't take it all off here because it could go higher. But it could go, that could go there, slow down, and then make a run. So those are things to consider, though, is we're trying to combine. Let me take this down for a second. Like we want to combine technicals, which is chart reading, technical analysis, like from my book, The Money Flow, but also fundamental analysis. I don't want to read K10s and listen to earnings reports. So, something like Morningstar will do it for you, man. You can put
outsource
in
it.
What's that?
You can just outsource it to Morningstar.
You outsource it. I need to outsource me. Let's do my trade. It was a lot better. The UCO.
UCO?
Yes. So if you guys read notes, I know a lot of people can't read well. Let's see. But if you go to our Substack here, a lot of ways to subscribe. I think I have it. That QR code that's up here. Talked a little bit about GameStop. Let's see. But here it is last night. Well, I got 51 likes. I was about to get mad. It says oil could be a possible stage 1. I like to see price firm up here, move sideways. This will allow a couple ways to play oil. I give them a couple ways here. Did Gush go?
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah.
It broke out too.
Yep. So Gush is on our board. Let's see. So if you go to my homework board.
Nah, Gush didn't break out.
Look at that. Trade ideas. UCO. How could I have known? How's that possible? Oh, I didn't pull it up. Sorry.
But you saw Brent. It didn't break out. It's only a stage 1. But UCO broke out?
Because it doesn't report till after 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't do live commodities on stock charts. So if we check right now, it probably had. Look at that doji, perfect there. And look at this one. I mean, man. Actually, I moved it. Those quite often are reversal signs. But they need to be on extremes. And that one wasn't quite an extreme. But that was our anchor point, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then price got above. That was my reasoning on that. So we got stage 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's check Brent real quick. So the ticker on Brent will be $BR. Let's see. BRENT. And no, that was today, huh? No, look, it still hasn't reported. It says 7 June.
Oh, okay.
So it should pop today. I don't know why they take so goddamn long. So if you're doing futures, you'd have to use our commodities. You have to use a different charting service then. AI is the swing trade we've been in. And look at this bad boy go. Look at this, a doji right here. Bam, dude. Right at the bottom. This was easy bottom too. We bought that one right off. That was easy. What day is that? April 23rd, 24th or something? Oh, wait. We swing trade in AI. 422. No. Bam. Right there. Yeah, that's exactly what I teach. Look, Paul. That's pretty nice, huh?
Yep.
Man, if I didn't have my book, I would buy it. Let's see. I don't know how people trade without it. I mean, you can be dumb and lose, I guess, but I really don't. Yeah, what a nice run. So another way we played AI, guys, this is a swing trade. We've trimmed it down. Now it's just running. You just let it run until it looks negative, and then we'll take it down. But right now it's just going straight up. Yeah. Apple, it looked like we got our it's trying to sell off there, but it stopped at the 20. So here's Apple. The way we've been playing this is with the 2x leveraged ETNs. If you don't have a lot of money to trade, it's going to be hard to trade Apple and Tesla and these type of stocks. But these new 2x leveraged ETFs that are built around a single stock work great. You have a favorite one?
Me? Yeah. I like Tesla TSLO.
You like the loser one?
Yeah.
I like that one.
The Appy one, the AAPU one went well.
Yep, it went well. And those are ways of making money around. Some people complain about the erosion, but you could do TSLR, which is, or what is it? TRS?
TSLR. Oh, TSLY?
No, the other one.
TSLR.
Yeah, so this is 1.75 long. So every dollar buys $1.75. And then the TSLY is an income play on Tesla. So there's a lot of ways you could play Tesla. I don't see any reason to own the stocks with these new funds. Let me see. Click them all. And there's a whole bunch of them, man. Here we got Apple.
There's one for NVIDIA, Facebook.
Right. Let me see. Yes, we got Apple, Amazon, Baba, Coin, Meta, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and Tesla. I can't believe they don't have fucking Uber.
And they have an Amazon one. I don't know if you said that. Yeah,
Yep.
no Uber. Or Starbucks or Roku.
Yield Stream. We want fucking Uber. Yeah, I'm going to have a talk with them, man. So oil's working. Oh, UDOW was the one I was talking to you about today. So this is UDOW. This is a triple leverage Dow. This is an easy play, man, and it's going to run to that 80. So if I'm looking at this as a swing trade, the first thing I need to know is what is this I'm trading? Well, it's the UDOW. It's triple leveraged. So you don't need to buy a call or puts or any of that. And we can look across and see we've got some support here. So we got a place for a stop loss, like right around in here. And then I'm looking for a stage one, which is just an anchor, 3 to 4 bars, and I need it to get above the 5-day exponential average, which is that dotted red line. And if you can't see it, you got sideways up, sideways down. Now we're going sideways, and we should run up into the 74. And that right there is this. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I like that UDOW. That's probably going to pop in the morning.
I added some Adobe.
I was gonna say, yeah, Adobe.
Adobe. Oh, that would be a cool name for a dog. Come here, Adobe. So we got an anchor point. Now this is in our newsletter. We like Adobe. Started buying it, I believe. Let's see. Started new swing trade in Adobe and Papa John. So that was on 6/5. Wow.
Yeah, I think Adobe for me is going to be a position trade.
You're gonna hold it, huh? What's
Yeah.
the true value on there, or fair value?
616.
Woo, mama. 616, which is going to be up there at the well, and guess what? That's where it sold off last time. When it got up in here, there was supply. because you're paying a fair market price.
Yeah, 610 according to Morningstar for the
So
fair
it'll be a
value.
nice run. We're in that. You can still add on it. It's still a stage 1. It's not a breakout till it gets above the 20-day, and then we really want the 5-day to cross. And then you're going to get this. So what I'm trying to play is this move here. And then when it starts to go sideways as a swing trader, I want to be out. So it should go this way, and then somewhere along the way, it's going to go sideways. I would imagine right around in here. Because you got support, you got resistance, and it's going to be drawn to that. Learn these lines, guys. It's not science. It's not exact. You might do yours slightly different than mine. They're just zones where price can be sticky. It sticks is a good way of looking at it. What else do we got? Lots of people. Scan the QR code above. Subscribe to Peters Report. There was some news out about Apple today.
Yeah, it's something about their AI plan. I saw it on Barron's.
Right. It's going to be AI. ChatGPT is going to be on there. I'm on ChatGPT. So that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing it won't be the paid one, but that would make sense. It seems like they're
It's gonna-
behind. What's that?
If you have an iPhone, you're gonna have ChatGPT on it.
That's what they're saying. That's what I think.
That's their
what I
big
thought.
plan. Oh, yeah, I see partners with OpenAI.
Right. You don't like that?
It's cool. I guess, I don't.
Looking forward to an AI friend. The what was I looking for here? Let me see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Put it back on. See my MACD television? That's all it plays, just the MACD.
Yeah.
All day long. That's the MACD for Bitcoin, by the way. Speaking of Bitcoin, my Bitcoin trade's not going as well as I'd like. So I have futures on right now. It's still, well, no, it's actually, no, that's Bitcoin Cash, which we like Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash Life.
Bitcoin Cash life, man. That's the best way to live. Yeah, so Bitcoin's still above the 20, but I think you've been calling it a stage 3, huh?
I mean,
It is
I
technically.
wrote it down as a 2 and a 3. That's
It
why I
is
was
kind of
asking.
both. It's
That's
both.
why I was asking. So
Yeah, if you were already in the trade, it's just one stage here. It's just been going sideways.
Yeah.
But if you just got in right here, you're kind of playing the idea of a breakout. I
Yeah.
think everybody wants a breakout. I'm playing both.
Yeah. So to me, the Qs was better. But if you're gonna say Bitcoin was a 3,
Right. I thought you had Bitcoin leading on your homework, or no?
I did, but then I fucking changed it
Yeah,
to
you
the
had.
Qs
I know.
because that's why I asked you, because the Bitcoin's RSI was way lower than the Qs, and obviously the Q and the S&P were doing better last week than Bitcoin. I think.
I
Like,
didn't have the chart up, did I? What in the fuck
But-
is going on? My mouse is like sticking. What in the fuck, dude? Hold on. You see all that craziness?
yeah.
My mouse is like sticking. What in the fuck, dude? Oh my god. That was crazy. Let me get a cleaner chart of Bitcoin here. Shit. My mouse is sticking. Yeah, so Bitcoin's sitting at 69,628. It's holding it, man. And what we were saying is, I mean, sometimes the stages, I always try to go backwards. So if I was getting it over here, I would walk the trade back, because somebody, that was their anchor point, or maybe this one was. And so this is, the stage 2. And since the RSI didn't go extreme, and we're still just kind of at a previous high, I just kind of assume we're still in that. If I was in this, but it could be a 3. And it could be a 2 because it's starting to roll over. But hopefully not. Hopefully it's just working it off and it'll run. Dogecoin, I got some call options on Dogecoin too. That's the dog life. You're living a dog life.
Options life.
Yeah, Doge is not looking good. That looks almost like a stage 4 decline. I mean, it kind of is. But if this was where your anchor point was, you're close to a stop out there. But now, have you noticed our war plays? Lockheed Martin just keeps going up.
Just keeps going.
I mean, I don't even talk about them anymore. Raytheon, look at this goddamn thing.
It's just gone straight up.
And I started buying this on an earnings miss years ago. Not years ago, but back here, and then we had a couple earnings miss. And look at that, it's doubled since. Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. But you don't get long on stocks like that. The premium stuff, McDonald's. I mean, it's always
Walmart's been doing well too.
Walmart. Yeah, and I remember I was talking about I need to get more retail. But everything I looked at sucked, but Walmart just keeps them marching, man. I don't remember the price that they split the stock. I want to say it was like 150 or 170.
Yeah, it was a 3-to-1.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool, especially now that it just keeps marching. Let's see, bonds. Did it even move today? Huh.
Yeah, Walmart and Nvidia looked similar. Like just
Yeah.
straight up.
Walmart's been great. Pepsi. All right, so if you haven't noticed, like Pepsi's come down. Coke has not, or it hadn't.
Yeah, Pepsi looks worse today, obviously, than over the weekend.
Okay, Kraft's come down. Campbell's, who I have on my podcast today, has come down. I don't want to buy any of this Campbell's unless it comes down into the 130 range. I mean, not 30 even, but high 30s. Otherwise, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not going to go very fast. Starbucks, it's slowly working its way back. This was when you get these stocks like this, let's say a big stock misses earnings, these are really easy plays, man. You just wait to catch the bottom, and this is the bottom because the next day goes higher. I know that sounds simple, but then the next day's higher. And maybe the next day's lower, but you get 4 consecutive days that hold that anchor, counting the anchor. And then price gets above the 5. So the part about price getting above the 5 just systematizes it. It makes it easy to do.
It's a systematic approach.
There you go. The big words. Systematic approach, not like you just picking and choosing based on what you see on TV. Let's goddamn, I don't know why my mouse is going crazy. Anyway, I can't keep my stuff, but that's basically, it's the same on all of them. Swing trading gets really boring. That's why I day trade, which is exactly the same as swing trading. It's just coming at you really, really, really fast. Overall, everything looks great. I feel like I'm making lots of money. I feel bad, actually. There's poor people, and I'm making all this money. I feel bad. I don't know. They should read my book. Maybe that would help them.
They should. It's free.
It's free. Well, yeah. Actually, yeah. You don't have to die broke. It's free. And chapter 10 is the dogs of the Dow. And I try to get everyone to start there. Those 10 stocks kind of cover the whole stock market. Because as you see one, you'll go, oh, who's their competitor? And pretty much, I think everyone knows all 10 of those companies. Everybody does. Even if you don't know shit about stocks, you know about those companies.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Is your boss there?
Cisco still looks like it's a stage 4.
Let me see.
Yeah, my boss is here though.
She's here. She not know you're on a YouTube show.
No, she knows.
She
She approved it.
approved it, huh? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Cisco. Well, it's not I mean, it could be an anchor today. So I would be like, okay, here's my bottom. And now I just got to wait for price to get above the 5, which will put it right here in that box that it was in before.
Yeah, it was on my watch list, not my buy list.
Okay. I was going to say a little too soon. But it could be a B&B trade. And then what do they have as fair value? Like, I bet it's like 58 or something. You know?
I'm looking it up.
Kat sent me pictures. She sent me pictures.
This is as of June. I heard. This is as of June 5th. Fair value $50 for Cisco.
Okay, that's close to what I said. I think I said 52, but that's close. I'm probably right though. So that's a dog of a Dow. There was only I watch all of them here. I'm hesitant to even buy Walgreens.
Yeah, seriously. I think about selling it every day.
We don't want to do that. I mean, maybe.
No, I'm holding it.
Yeah.
I was just saying that
I do think about it. It sucks. And it's on a buy right now. There's our anchor point.
Like you could just sell it and put it in fucking like BX, and I feel like you'd be better off.
You would.
But I'm just waiting.
You probably would. Yeah, this is a massive sloping down channel. And it's the lowest it's been in its 100 years.
And it's not even a dog of the Dow. Like they removed it from the Dow. So if next year they're just gonna remove it and then we're gonna sell it next year when it's like even lower, like I don't know. I'm still waiting.
You don't know the statistics though. Usually when they pull them out of the Dow within a year, they double.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. The reason behind that, I don't know. AT&T was pulled out. But so was Sears, and it went to 0.
Yeah.
So, there's been, I don't know, several dogs that go to 0, but not many.
Or just sell Walgreens and put it in CLM.
I thought about it. All in on dividends.
I thought about it, but I'm holding it. I was talking about it with Skylar in Discord. I was telling him I wanted to sell it, but he said he was holding, so I was like, I'm gonna hold it too. Well, I know GP's holding it, so
If Skylar would have said he was selling it, he'd been dead to me. He wasn't not. He wasn't at all saying that. I mean, it's just a sloping down channel, man. It's brutal.
And then the store just sucks.
You don't what?
Like the store at Walgreens is terrible.
CVS went through its own CVS. My mouse. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fuckery with this one too. And this used to be $100 stock. That whole sector of business has just been terrible. I think it's mostly because of the poor people feeling. Isn't that the reason?
Yeah, it could be.
It's not the rich, greedy CEOs. It's the poor people stealing shampoo. I mean, that's what I heard.
IWMY looks like it's turning around.
What is it? IWMY?
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. So we're going. The dividend yield's only 70%, I think. Yep. I bought some today, actually. And if you're in the MFG, I don't text or tweet. I don't text these just because, I don't know. They carry their own risk. I feel like I've done well with them. We'll see. It's kind of like giving someone a kid a lighter, you know? Because I could just see someone, you know what? Fuck Walgreens while we're at it. Fuck Zim, Hanes Brands, Pepsi, Coke. We'll just sell them all and put it in there.
Yeah, that's why I was verbalizing the thoughts, like, because just to make it normal. But I did not sell it. I was
Right.
just saying what
Like
thoughts I was
just
having.
sell everything, put it in the QQY,
It's tempting.
or put it all in the ULT. It is tempting. ULTY, all of it, man. Fuck, man. Imagine you put $1 million in there, you'll be getting like 100,000 a month. The dividend yields on those are massive, guys. If you go visit Yield Max, you can see on there. If you just started following me or don't know what they are, you just live under a fucking rock because you're stupid. But if you go look, you got to hunt these down. Everyone I talk to, though, they are traders. They don't know what they are. I don't understand how you can follow the stock market and not know about them. Like, how can you actually say you follow the stock market, but you don't know about them? You're not following the stock market. You're just following your dumb stocks that you want. That's all they're doing. They're just following the dumb stocks they have, or that are posted on Reddit, or the top ones.
Yeah.
They're not researching, not doing homework, not looking. You have to actually fucking read, people. Like, you have to read English or Spanish or whatever language you read in. You got to fucking read. Like, it's part of being an investor is being an investigator. Did you know that?
Yep.
That's the front part of the word, investor. If you look that up, what
Would
is
have
it?
never got it.
To investigate.
I got a Spanish English dictionary
Right.
here.
I think
Look up
that's actually
investor in
Greek.
Spanish.
I think it's Greek, actually. But that's why that word comes from, is people investigating. So you want to look up whatever you're going to invest in, but you want to be investigating, finding things. Like a lot of these 2X funds, there's still people that don't know about those. I don't understand. That's the great thing about Discord and stuff, is you get a lot of smarty pants in there. People think they're super smart and they want to be the first one to post it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
But then that helps everybody out, man. Because then you find out about that kind of stuff fast. Like NVIDIA is one, right? And then NVIDIA has a 2X fund, dude. So all you guys that just own NVIDIA, you could have done 2X. I mean, let's see. Trying to see, what is the ticker on that one? Right here, NVDX, 2X. Look at the price. Look at this. This motherfucker was $30. Down here, it was like 10. It's gone to 167. And all you have to do, there was a guy who texted me yesterday. He learned the other day. He learned the money flow, and all he's been doing is buying stage ones and then trimming the video. He was telling me how much money he had made. Just watching for the anchor, adding on the one, adding on the breakout, selling into the strength, and then doing that over and over. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not showing the chart, am I? Let me show that chart. Hold on. So here's the chart, the one I was talking about. This is the 2X. So this damn thing was like $10. It's gone from 10 to 167. So it's $10,000 into 167,000. But hey, who wants to follow a green fucking line all day and move in and out when you could just not and be poor? That's an option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I tell when they say, well, I don't like stocks. Okay, then get used to being broke. I don't know what to tell you. There's only 3 things you can do: own stocks, invest in real estate, or own a business. That's it. So if you have a job or you're an employee, you gotta invest in business, which is other people's businesses, which would be stocks. Or get a haircut, get braces, get fucking new car. You go to the gym. I mean, these things are important too. You got to have a car. You got to get new suits. You got to fix your teeth. You got to get, all those things are good too, because you got to get money, right? And so you start there by investing in yourself. I mean, so that's the first one, which would also include buying my book, so you learn how to trade stocks. Right? You bought it, right?
Yeah.
Or you get a bootleg copy.
No,
Yeah.
I have my book right here.
Same one? How many of those have you bought?
I have 2 of the trading books, and I have
Right.
like 5 copies of You Don't Have to Die Broke.
Right. Most people should have more than one. There's a lot of greedy bastards out there. Theirs will be all torn. I mean, I have 3 copies just here at my house for me. I mean, So if everyone in the MFG should buy a new copy every year. I don't know why they wouldn't. Why would you not? Just because you're going to buy sandwiches. Like you're going to go buy shit that you throw in the trash. Every day, people buy just hundreds of dollars of shit they throw in the trash, but then won't buy a book that they can't find or is ripped. But I used to have, I don't know how many copies of Cardone's book, 10X. I probably bought 100 of them. You know, I'd keep one at every house. I'd carry them with me. I'd give them away. And the Science of Getting Rich, I mean, I've given away, I don't know, over 700 copies of it. But hey, that's how it goes. Any others you want to look at? There's not much going on right now. Everything's ripped. AG&C, I mean, those aren't really doing anything. So I think we covered about everything. It's just running.
I had on Mobley.
Oh yeah, you know what? I missed
my
it. It was on
homework
our
as a
watch.
breakout.
Look at that fucker breakout, man. And we were watching that one. Perfect money flow pattern.
Yeah, that's about it. For right now. Bam.
Right into that zone. Look at that. Where support becomes resistance, and now it's resistance. And resistance. Support, resistance. Damn, that's a nice one. We were following that. We were all over it. Me or you, one of us was. We had that.
Yeah, I got in it.
Oh,
a little while ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I fucked that up. Who found that one? Did I find that or you?
Yeah, you found it.
I found it. Of course I did. And then now it's going up. I can't buy all the. I mean, I just pick them. They go up hundreds percent. I just can't. I have too many in my head. Like they're just everywhere. I just walk around handing money out. But nobody. Don't talk about stocks. Stocks. We like being poor. That's most of your friends and family.
That's
Mine
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but that's one. I mean, I picked that up. Somebody was talking about Uber of the air. Anyway, through an article and something I listened to. Most of my stock picks come from just listening to people and people talking, and just I walk around and open my fucking eyes and I look, and then I look for money. You remember that I had that post of the Bitcoins graffiti in the French Quarter?
Yeah.
And that was when it was at 15,000. And I was sitting there and I'm looking at it. It's on stage one. I'm like, what? Look at all these people just walking by and nobody notices. And there's people right now walking by going, oh, I wish I had some money. And then it's like, oh, God, send me a sign, just any sign. And they walk right past the Bitcoin logo. And it's a stage one. And that's, I bought a bunch and it went from 15,000 to 70,000 because of a graffiti. Not because of it, but that was a sign to me. But you have to come out of your own head. Everybody's in their own head and selfish, just walking around worrying about themselves. Oh, I hope my mother doesn't do this. I hope this doesn't happen. I hope that's all they're doing. Baby, 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 all day long in their head. And then they wonder why they can't make money. Money comes from outside of you. Other people have your money. Other people. Not us. Other people. So no money's in me. It's in other people. So everybody listening right now, if they all bought my book, I would have money. That's how it works. That's why we got to get out of our own head. As a stock, you got to get out. Sometimes, some days, when you leave, just test it. Look, think to yourself, like, what am I thinking about right now? And then change it and start looking around. So if you get stuck in traffic, instead of getting pissed because you're in traffic and whining about you're late, just say, hey, maybe God wanted me here. Look around. Start looking around. SWN is one of those. I have hundreds of these, but Swan Energy, $7 stock. Watch this. Oh no, we got to take it even further back. Me and my son are in traffic. 50 cents on the highway.
Holy shit!
The sign says SWN on the highway, and I go, I wonder what that is. We're stuck in traffic, and he's just a bitch. Pull it up. It's $7, baby. Thanks for letting me get stuck in traffic, Easter Bunny. Or you could just bitch about it. But these things are all over the place, man. You just got to look for them. You too, Kat, need to open your eyes and look for some tickers and send them to me.
She can't hear you.
Oh, so I need at least one ticker a week. She's not earning her weight. I need one ticker a week from everyone that watches me on here. Stop watching me on YouTube. You don't send me good picks, man. Fuck out of here. Unfollow me if you can't find stock picks. That's it. That's all I got. What about you?
That's it.
Okay. Nothing exciting?
Nah.
Or you're going drinking now? You take a nap?
No.
All right, man. You be good.
You too. Thanks for having me, GP.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, guys, appreciate you listening. But for real, man, on the stock thing, you want to look around. You know, I may say it in a funny way, but it's everywhere. There's money all around you, man. It is everywhere. You can open your closets, open your cupboards, and you'll find shit all in there. And go look up the ticker, and you'll be shocked. I mean, think about the first Amazon box that was ever delivered to your house. If you'd have went, and went and looked up Amazon, you'd be rich as fuck. All you guys that drive for companies like Amazon and Uber and you don't own the stock, it is so dumb. It really is just dumb. There's just no other word for it, man. So just a lot of times there's stuff right around you, man. Open your eyes, look for it. And it may be shit just in your area. When you find it, call me and tell me, because I need to know too. That's why I'm putting out picks for you guys. That's why we do that. And if you're looking for someone to trade with, man, come trade with us. We got a bunch of killers in our group that are always looking for picks, and we break down the money flow in there and have different stages, and we're tracking them, man. You know, you got to get friends doing that. If your friends aren't sending you stock picks, you need new friends, man. Appreciate you guys. We'll go back out with a little Warren Buffett.
Person, they increase their value at least 50%. No, I mean, you can't communicate somebody who says, you know, it's like winking at a girl in the dark. Nothing happens, you know, basically. You have to be able to get forth your ideas. And that's relatively easy. I did it myself with the Dale Carnegie course. Some people wish I'd taken a shorter course now. Here's my talking later on. But it's just hugely important. And if you invest in yourself, nobody can take it away from you. I mean, you and the second thing, which I'll get a certain criticism for not living it, but I do tell students, you know, that if I gave you a car, it'd be the only car you get the rest of your life. You take care of it like you can't believe any scratch. You fix that moment. You read the owner's manual. You keep it garage. Do all these things, and you get exactly one mind and one body in this world. And you can't start taking care of it when you're 50. By that time, you'll have rusted out if you haven't done anything. So you should really make sure that you just remember that you just got one mind and body to get through life with and to do the most with it. Well, life advice is, you know, the most important thing talked about is really who you associate with. You want to associate with people that are better than you are. I mean, basically, you'll go in the direction of the people that you associate with, and you want people. If you want to emulate somebody, you better pick